He's got that Jurassic Park money. Man, I saw the first of his Jurassic Parks. Really, just not good.
Did you know the redhead in Jurassic Park? I'm spacing
on the big ass. Yes,
it's Ron Howard's daughter. What's her name?
That's Ron Howard's daughter.
Yeah. Her ass is so goddamn big. They had to Photoshop it down. Yeah. They photoshopped it down for the poster. like she has like a badonkadonk ass, like a big old ridiculous one. Bryce Dallas Howard, that is her name. She's a beautiful young lady.
Bryce Dallas Howard sounds like it.
She's not a young lady anymore. I don't think she's probably older than me at this point. But she's at this point, like she's somehow
at this point, she's beat you.
She used to be half my age.
She's 41.
She's gonna catch me.
41. Yeah. Still beautiful woman. But yeah, they had to Photoshop her big old giant pale ass down to make it less huge for the poster because it looked silly before.
Yeah, it looked like
not before. They just
her.
Hello.
Yeah.
People love her body. They love it. She was in Mad Men, and I think
no. That's Christiana That's Christiana Hendricks.
Christina Hendricks.
This is just a terrible photo of Bryce Dallas Howard. Show me her in Jurassic Park. Yeah. That way that's the good one.
That's the one that they're like, guys, we need to keep people focused on dinosaurs instead of asses. Who you're thinking of, Woody, is the woman from
Christiana Hendricks.
Christina Hendricks, who has the biggest boobs there has ever been.
What?
Apparently. Yes. I think, and I don't think I'm exaggerating.
They're like R's or something like that. They're absurd.
Oh, wow. There are. So there are for retardedly big. For really, really big tits.
Fucking retardedly big.
Do cup sizes go past H? I don't even know.
Yar.
You be needing a flag as a bra.
Wow, they're like human heads.
Each one is a head. Big old
titties. This is like one of those things where like then the Photoshop would like drag like Howie Mandel's head up and then put it back down to be like his.
I wonder. Wow, I wonder if I you know what I seriously want to see, like, is her lower back incredibly strong?
Yeah.
Does she have like that muscle next to your spine just like overdeveloped to counter the weight of her pulling her forward?
I think there's a whole like
shout out to Christina Hendricks. You're welcome on back on the show anytime.
God damn those fucking mommy milkers. They're just, I want to bat them around. They're so big.
Right? You break your wrist.
I want to. I just want to like pour caramel all right, anyway.
Yeah, I remember the first time I watched Mad Men and she came on screen and I'm like, how am I supposed to focus on the business show now? Like now I'm just gonna be thinking every time she comes on screen.
On Amazon, there's a limited series called 10 Star, and she's in it at one point. And I was like, whoa. How is nobody even saying anything? Because like in reality, if a woman with titties that big like came into a room, when she left, somebody would say something about it.
Yes. Like especially in a small town, that's news. Like
she comes in and she's like, I'm representing the fucking oil company and we're doing this, that, and the other.
Of course, whatever you say, ma'am.
And you need to stay out of our business. Or and she leaves and they're like, fucking corporate lawyer or whatever they said. They don't go, did you see the tits on that thing? Yeah, I don't know what she even said. It was, what did she say? Did anybody catch it?
Man, that's a dirty legal trick. She isn't in the big tit woman.
That would be hilarious if after she left the table, everyone was like, did you hear her words?
That should be the whole premise of the show. It's like she's going everywhere. She's constantly warning people of like what's coming and like letting them know that people are out to get them, and like nobody ever hears what she says.
The government's on their way for you right now. The government's on the way, and they're like, "Oh yeah, baby."
She time travels. What are you doing? Into like she's Paul Revere, and she's rolling into town, and she's bouncing. British are coming, and everyone's like, she said something about coming. I don't know.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too, babe. Yeah, dude, we wouldn't have a country of Christina Hendricks.
I'm kind of into your stories. How many of them?
It's so funny. It's like, tell the founding fathers. And it's like, tell them what? that I'm hard right now because of your tits bouncing around on the Potomac River or whatever the fuck.
Dave Chappelle's like, they complained about Trump doing some stuff that wasn't so bad. Like, God damn.
Eye candy for no reason.
Okay.
Thank you, Jack.
Honestly, this should be a part of the show. Who wants to look at our mugs the whole time? We just go, Zach, your new job is just to find
Zach.
pictures of clothed, big-breasted women.
Now, we're gonna look at my. We're gonna look at a montage of my favorite women from sci-fi and fantasy films. So first, show me Jolene Blaylock. Work on that. That'll be the next one, and then after that, show me from Lord of the Rings. I want to see Liv Tyler. But I want to see some like behind the scenes stuff. What are you talking about? Because I'm super into Liv Tyler.
Bring Abby in.
Because I'm super into Liv Tyler.
Fuck yeah, I am. When she's got those ears. Oh my.
Poor Abby
God,
Shapiro,
so
just
hot.
trying to do whatever she does, and because her sister's Ben Shapiro, people.
Have a OnlyFans, or am I crazy?
There is nothing. The
She
reason that I
doesn't.
This is a very attractive lady.
I mean,
I
Ben
want
Shapiro
that
is
from
an
the table.
Orthodox Jew, so I assume she's an Orthodox Jew also, and OnlyFans.
What gave it away?
That's kosher.
Well, what gave it away was her brother being like the most pro-Israel man on earth in the 24/7.
Oh, I meant from the. So see, Jolene Blaylock's in the one in the back though, buddy. I know you're trying hard, but she's the one covered up by that average-looking woman with the meaty, that small-breasted woman with the buck teeth. She's blocking the hottie. All right, so I want to see Jolene Blaylock, but I don't want to see her in Star Trek per se. I just want to see like.
Get your head in the game, man.
Yeah, like don't show me Christina Hendricks from that show 10 Star. They had her in like a button-up fucking flannel. Like nobody wants to see that shit. I want to see the
but
shower
I bet that
scene.
flannel struggled.
Oh, well,
Had fucking steel buttons.
flannel's a hardy material. Like what's better, corduroy? Yeah, that's a tough material. You know, I think denim. I think denim is the hardiest of fabrics, if you ask me.
And the most utilitarian. You can wear jeans anywhere.
Sure.
Yeah.
Job interviews, funerals, anywhere you don't care what people think. You can wear jeans.
It depends whose funeral it is. I've been to funerals that had the where there were jeans worn. You know, it's a little unseemly.
That's pretty trashy. You shouldn't wear jeans at a funeral. You can't like slap on some fucking khakis.
I saw jeans at a funeral. I mean, a wedding.
That's almost as bad as like shorts at a
Was
wedding.
it a biker wedding?
No, it was a Jeremy wedding.